We've been continuing to invest in hydro power stations. These projects are being implemented in the liberated from Armenian occupation territories. So far, 307 megawatt of hydropower stations already joined our system, and our plans are to almost double it, maybe in 2-3 years, and that will give us additional potential, and that will give us cheap energy. So hydro, solar, wind, potentially thermal, we are now investigating this issue, gas, and all the combination, and that's how it should be. And coming back to what we discussed, even at COP29, when we were hosting this climatic conference, and even then I said, though I realize that it's not in line with the trend at that time, that you cannot ignore fossil fuels. If you ignore fossil fuels, that means that you live in your dreams. We all want to have safe and clean planet. We all don't want to see the complications of the climate change. And by the way, here one can see it, how Caspian Sea is shrinking year after year. But at the same time, we need to treat this issue from point of view of pragmatism and realism, and not from the point of view of ideology. So combination of fossil fuels, renewables, and especially appreciation of the efforts of the countries like Azerbaijan, which has reserves which can be enough for country and its neighbors for 100 years of fossil fuels, but nevertheless investing billions in renewables, I think this is how it should be. And I'm sure all these issues will be discussed at today's event, and we will come up with good solutions. Also, I'd like to underline that Azerbaijan also plays an important role as a reliable transitor of energy resources. We provide important transit of oil for Kazakhstan and for Turkmenistan, and year after year, the volume of the oil transported through our system is growing, and we are capable and we have infrastructure to receive more oil from the eastern shores of the Caspian. With respect to the issues related to our, efforts on the European energy market, I think important will be for audience to know that we recently purchased one of the biggest power stations in Turkey, 870 megawatts. And last month, the contract was signed with Serbia to build 500 megawatt of power station in Serbia. So our contribution to energy security is not limited only by our boundaries and by Southern Gas Corridor. And also among important achievements for us and important factors is the acquisition of 2 refineries in Italy with total capacity of 10 million tons. And if we add to what we already have on Turkish Aegean coast, 12 million ton refinery. So in total, we will have 22 million tons of refinery capacity in the Mediterranean and Aegean, which in itself will definitely help to provide sustainable supply of oil products, and also thousands of petrol stations are part of the deal. So don't want to take much of your time. I know that you will be very busy, but I just wanted to underline the main milestones which are important to understand our plans, what has been done, and what we're planning to do. And I'm sure that, as always, the meeting will be productive, constructive, and result-oriented. Thank you very much.